The Price of Impunity. How corruption turns Nigerian soil to blood. The smoke had barely cleared from the villages in Kwara State when the counting began. In February 2026, after villagers refused to pay protection money to roaming militants, hundreds of fighters descended, torching homes and slaughtering more than 160 people. It was a massacre that should have shaken the nation to its core. But for millions of Nigerians, it was just another devastating proof point in a grim, familiar equation. Corruption equals death. This is not a story of random violence. It is a story of a political system riddled with graft. A system that has systematically hollowed out the state, leaving its citizens defenseless. Across the country, the same tragic scene plays out. From the insurgent-held ground of the Northeast to the bandit-ridden forests of the Northwest, jihadist raids in March 2026 killed at least 65 soldiers. A stark reminder that groups like Boko Haram and ISWAP are far from defeated, despite billions supposedly spent on security. How can an army be so overrun? The answer lies not in the battlefield, but in the bank accounts of politicians and their cronies. The pipeline of public funds meant for soldiers for night vision goggles, functioning armored vehicles, and intelligence is routinely siphoned dry. Money vanishes into inflated contracts for phantom equipment and a vast patronage network designed to keep the powerful in power. The result is a military perennially under-equipped and a police force outgunned. When militants attack, the response is often too late or weak. Communities are left with a brutal choice: submit to the bandits' demands or be burned to the ground. In the Northwest, kidnapping has been industrialized. Armed gangs, known as bandits, operate with near impunity, turning human beings into liquid assets. Nearly 3,000 people were kidnapped recently, over 60% of all abductions nationwide. In Zamfara State alone, more than 1,200 souls were taken. These are not just statistics. They are children stolen from their schools, farmers ripped from their fields, and families bankrupted by ransom demands. The bandits move freely, their camps known to all, because security forces lack the resources and will to confront them. The corruption extends beyond theft into outright failure of justice. Authorities vowed to investigate, to arrest, to prosecute. But as Human Rights Watch documents, those promises dissolve into thin air. There are no confirmed arrests, no public trials, and no accountability. This impunity is the lifeblood of the crisis. It sends a clear message: you can kill with impunity, for the state is blind and deaf. From herder-farmer clashes to the resurgence of Boko Haram executing villagers in Borno, the state's failure is a feature of a corrupt system. While politicians enrich themselves on inflated security contracts, the real security of the nation is bartered away. The blood spilled in Kwara, the soldiers fallen in the Northeast. This is the true, horrific price of Nigeria's corruption. It is the price millions are forced to pay every single day, simply for living in a state that has abandoned them.